is Miss TV. I had this channel for about 15 years, and I was like, in this new direction that I want to go into, I want to really show people who's behind the camera, because I honestly never showed my face like ever. And I've been thinking to myself, how am I supposed to get to where I want to be if I'm always hiding? So I'm like, I want to approach this part of my career a little bit differently. A little bit about me. I'm from Philly. I grew up in Delaware, back and forth. Philly and Delaware like cousins for real. Growing up, I hated shows that had commercials in between the breaks. I'm like, I just want to get through the show. So I always was like the kid watching movies in my room. I picked up a camera in the first place, like, oh my God, my journey. I'm trying to break it down in order for y'all. Like in high school, I would always wanted to be the kid that was in the hallways with the camera. I felt like those were the cool kids. They could just roam free with the camera. As long as they got the camera, nobody would stop them in the hallways. Nobody would ask, why are you in the hallways? Where your hall pass? So I wanted to be that kid. So I always requested to have photography, and I never got it. So I didn't really have a real professional camera or actually use one until I went to Cecil College in Maryland. So yeah, that's where I really started my photography career, other than me buying my first little Kodak camera and taking like little still portraits and stuff like that. So I shot my first movie with my little cousins when I went to the Art Institute of Philadelphia. I don't know if I used this for class or if I just shot it. I think I just shot it. I had a little idea, and they was with it. Like my little cousins, they like 10 years younger than me. So I was at the Art Institute. I was 18 or 19. I think 19 I was there. So they were like 9 and 8, or they both were 9 at the same time. And I had them do I had my grandmom in it. Shout out to my grandmom. I'm actually might show this during this video. Shout out to my cousins. They probably gonna watch this and be like, oh my God, I can't believe you just showed that. But yeah, it's a good joint.
Hey, hi, baby.
Judy and Taylor got suspended and they were fighting these two girls.
What? What is that girl gonna be getting into next?
I don't know.
Alright.
I tried to tell them to walk away, but they wouldn't listen.
Alright, wait till they come in here. Alright. Go in. Do your homework.
Hey, girl!
You got suspended today.
What
happened?
Well, the girl was talking about DD, and I wasn't having it.
What do you mean you wasn't having it? Hello, sticks and stones and break my bones. But names don't never hurt.
Grandma, that went out the window.
No, ain't nothing went out no window. You know what? Y'all go to your room. Y'all go get on punishment.
It's not fair.
Oh, it's fair. I'll say what's fair and what ain't fair, okay?
She started
I'm
it.
not having this fighting, okay? Just for words. Get on out here. Get to your room. I wasn't having it.
How did Grandma know already? How did she know? They haven't called a house in her place. It had to be Ty. We gonna get him when he come upstairs. Little snitch. Look at this little snitch in here. Why you tell Grandma we got suspended? What you mean? Why did I tell her? She was gonna find out anyway. Let her find out on her own. You got us in trouble early. Don't touch me. What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? Hey! Hey! What you doing? Hey! Why you doing that?
I started as a photographer. I wasn't into video yet. I was just doing photography. And I was talking to one of my boys. He was like, yo, Mies, like, why don't you start shooting music videos? And mind you, like around here in Delaware, it was only a couple people with cameras shooting music videos. So I'm like, okay, I will. So this was like my first music video I shot was like at the end of 2011. And it was with this artist named Quadi Diesel. And he's blowing up nowadays. Like he's doing good for himself these days. Shout out to Quadi. And I did my first music video with him and we shot it. He was in the tub with it, like I really wish I could find that video. I gotta try to find that video. I feel like it's on a hard drive somewhere. But yeah, I shot my first video with him. And then after that, I just kept shooting them. Will definitely have to be the storyline music videos. A lot of music videos that I did with Scrap. A lot of music videos that I did with Rick. He did a lot. Like when we used to drop our music videos, it used to feel like a bomb low key, like, cause everybody would check them out and we used to get so much love off them joints. So yeah, I really like those music videos. And one of my favorite videos that I did was it's called Her Highs. And when I first, those was before I even started shooting with Scrap and Rick and all of them. Like this my boy Denny. We still cool. Shout out to Denny. And when I first heard the song, I had the treatment instantly. So like when I was doing music videos, I used to just listen to the song over and over again, and just each little piece, my mind would go somewhere, and I'll just start watching the video in my head, and I'm like, I have to get this to match exactly how I see it in my head. And Her Highs video, that's probably the video that I saw that was exactly in my head. Like, I still remember it to this day. Shout out to Naya. And I'm like, do you act? She was like, no, but anything you need me to do, I'll do. I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm like, yo, I need you to play this drunk girl in the video. And you want drugs. And you gotta just, just do what I say. You gotta act drunk. You gotta walk through the party. Just be bumping into people. And I'm gonna record you without the party, because it was like a first person video. Like she was basically hallucinating, and she was in the party with people in her mind, but really she was down there by herself. Like, y'all gotta go back and watch that video. That was a good joint. Like that probably, as far as like treatments, yeah, I think that was my best one. Don't Make It To Me reminds me of puzzles. So that's another reason why I like some music videos took me a while, because it's like I had to find this missing piece. Like, what is gonna go right here? And sometimes I couldn't find it. Sometimes I could, and sometimes I'm just like, all right, forget it. I gotta just put anything right there, or something that semi makes sense, but it wasn't. You know what I mean? So sometimes I feel like my mistake was, cause like one music video, like Scrap music video, we did this video in the snow. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. That video took me like 3 months to edit, for real. And it was nobody would know that. Like, you look at it, it's in order. To me, it's perfect for what we had and when we used it. And it's just what I did with it. But it really took me 3 months to do it. And because I was shooting other things in between, but it's like, I can't really promise someone 2 weeks when a music video won't take 3 months. So it's like, I wish I kind of would have been like, I need like a month to do this, or I'll let you know when it's ready. But you really can't do that when you got business. It's hard. Like, that's why I feel like people who got big companies and other helpers and like editors and stuff like that, they really get far, because it's hard being a director, the editor, there's so many hats that you have to do when you just do this on your own. So yeah, I mean, you live and you learn. I learned my threshold when it comes to this, and how much I couldn't do and how much I could come up with, or how I can make a complete story, or how I can do it good. So yeah, I stopped shooting music videos like 2016. I may have shot 2 since then, but other than that, I don't really do them no more. I felt like a lot of artists wasn't coming to me. Like, I love storytelling music videos where the music videos have a plot, it got a storyline, and it's very, very layered. Like, some of my favorite music videos and I'm gonna probably show them in this clip, they have the layers in it, and it's like those is the ones that kind of spark my creativity. So like when it was music videos where a bunch of people in it, you just with your boys and you standing in front of a car, stuff like that never really motivated me enough. So it's like once I started getting a lot of those music videos, I kind of had to fall back for real. I was getting some of my friends to do to be in my music videos. It's just like, I don't know. Music videos was fun though. I'm not gonna say it was like I'm sorry if I didn't attach fun to it, but they were really fun because it was always a group and we had one goal. Let's make this music video poppin'. So like I like when I needed like actors to be in it, and sometimes we was on a block with it. Like I shot a video on my old block in Philly, and it was an artist out there, Cali Flow. Shout out to him. And we did a music video like that, and you know, it's just, I really enjoy my journey as a videographer, director, photographer. I appreciate it all. Honestly, I know I said I had some regrets, but honestly, no regrets. So around like 2014, 15, 16, 2016, I started to feel a burnout. I felt like I only picked up the camera to get money. And I feel like once you attach things to money and it's something you love, it's inevitable to feel that pressure. It's like someone's paying me for this and I can't let them down. That's what it felt like every time I was doing a music video. I'm like, damn, like they paying me this, they paying me that. I gotta make sure that they like it. And they might not know my style and they might not know my artistic. They don't know, people don't know how much time you put into a music video. All they see is the finished product. So once they see the finished product, they be like, all right, yeah, I want you to shoot my video and I want it done in 2 weeks. And you know, after a while, it started piling up, and I'm like, damn, like all these promises, man. I ain't even have time to live my life. Like I ain't even. And this whole time I'm doing music videos and stuff, I was not working out. I was just waking up early because my mind is the freshest in the morning. That was the time when I loved to edit music videos, and I was just in a trance. Like when I look back at doing so much of those music videos and how consistent I was with it, I still didn't have no money. So it's like I was chasing this money, trying to shoot a lot and shoot, and it'll get done when they get done. I still didn't have no money. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like as a creative, to avoid burnout, we have to have other means of income. And we have to have other means of income as far as like an easy way to make money. So we won't have to rely and drain our creative battery. Also, we'll get to choose what jobs we want to take. That has benefited me a lot in my creative processes. So after I experienced the burnout with the music videos, 2016, 2017, I kind of just stopped doing music videos. I'm like, all right. And I kind of just was like, I want to do something else. So at this point, I started cooking because like me and my homegirl Bree, she used to come over and we'll cook, we'll listen to music, and we started like filming with our phones, just filming our little dishes, starting putting it on Instagram and stuff like that. So long story short, it went from us just cooking and it just turned into a little business. So then I started doing commercials for it, and then commercials for our food, and then I started like putting little showcases of people coming through, and then they'll try our food, and then so I turned from music videos. I went to a part-time chef because I was killing the game. Part-time chef to the person that was capturing people eating the food. So it's like I was two people again, like the camera person and the chef.
Fantastic.
Is this round two?
Finger licking, fantastic. my grandma. That's a lot.
Video, y'all ready?
What's happening?
Go ahead, aunts.
Oh my God. Look at Mary.
Draw.
What's up, man? How was the tacos?
Oh man, the tacos was the best Jones ever. With the jerky
Everything?
the jerky yon juice.
That's what's up. All right, Blue, I got your bowl back. Yo, look, I put the sauce on the bowl. Ah! Yo, son, y'all doing. Come on, Dave.
Thank you.
That food for
Bowl having.
nice bowl having
What's up, Daryl?
What's happening? How you doing?
How was the tacos?
Oh man, it was excellent. I can't wait to get my next 2 tacos.
What's up, y'all? So how them tacos, Vontae?
Pretty damn good.
He's so dumb. Where y'all come from? Jersey? Where? Did y'all try any of the food yet? How did y'all like it?
Rockin'. It was rockin'.
All right, bet.
Hi, we love honey.
Hey. So through my podcast, so back to the podcast when we first started, every time Nerd or Ron would ask me like, "Yo, Mies, what you been up to?" Like, cause we'll get together like every 2 weeks, every week or something. Like, what you been up to? Oh, I'm just editing, cause that's all I was doing with my life, just editing. So this guy Steve, he was living in Chicago at the time, and he was a listener of the podcast, and he used to just always hear me say that. So he was like, have you ever shot soccer or anything like that? I'm like, nah, not really. I never shot any sports yet. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, all right, well, Delaware got an amateur soccer league. You know, it's community based, and we need somebody for the food. So I'm like, all right, okay. I got food because like we had cooked. And at this time, it was just me and Stephanie. I'm like, all right, I'm going to film the game and serve food. Stephanie can serve the food, and I'll film the game. And I got my boy Kev as a second shooter to help me. So that was the first time I got introduced to filming soccer. And it was a good experience. Like, we got good feedback on the food. I got good feedback on the documentary. It was like a win-win situation. How you like the tacos?
Oh my God, these are good tacos. Actually, some of the best tacos I've had in my entire life. Sauces. She's got this hot honey sauce, amazing. Chicken empanada, really good. Buffalo chicken, can't beat it, man. Anytime that you got tacos and football, I'm in heaven.
The honeys.
Oh, so good, the honeys.
He was like, okay, so I like how you did this documentary. Let's keep going. You know what I mean? Let's keep going. So after cooking, it turned into soccer. And I couldn't do both because, so I did the honeys for a year. And I'm just like, okay, I have to choose because even though we was doing the honeys, we was meeting a lot of people, it still wasn't putting no real money in my bank account. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I got to find another way. Yo, I was always trying to find another way. So soccer came into, that was my another way. Like, soccer got it rocking for real. And special shout out to my boy Elias. He really was there for at least half of these documentaries. He was there with me when I shot the Providence documentary. He got all the behind the scenes with that. He, recorded a lot of the games with me. He was there with me, you know what I mean? I appreciate Steve for investing into a second shooter because it's like something like this, If I didn't have Elias, I feel like I would have been extremely overwhelmed trying to capture everything. What if I need to change your battery and I miss a goal? You know what I mean? It's like those things can happen. And when you have that extra help, it's less likely to happen. Or one of us gotta get something. So I appreciate Elias on his help through it all. How you feeling right now?
Feeling pretty good out here in Hartford, Connecticut. Been in about 3 states this weekend, driving up and back.
Right.
We are in overcast. I don't think it'll rain, according to CNN, but we know how truthful they are. So fingers crossed.
Word.
Yeah,
We're good.
we're good.
Carlos Ruiz, center midfield.
What do you love most about playing for this club?
It's just really just hanging with the boys, really, because ultimately we all like to play. You try to find like a good competitive place to play, and we ended up finding the BSSL, which was a pretty good competitive league. So,
Lucky pick there.
What do you love most about soccer?
I've played it all my life. Since I was born in Colombia. I came here very young, and my father played a little bit of pro in Colombia, so he just really ingrained it in us to play soccer. And I pretty much loved it ever since.
Just like being alone and traveling, but like my camera empowered me. Like, cause I would say that I'm a shy person, but like when I got my camera in my hands, I'm not that shy. Like people come up to you and start talking to you. I don't really got to do much. The camera really does it for me. So it's like when I was on these teams, like traveling with the teams and stuff, I kind of had power. Like the camera gave me power because I was the one telling y'all story, and y'all gotta follow what I'm saying. So it was fun, and I got like a lot of jerseys during the soccer documentaries. And my favorite club, I enjoyed doing all of them, but my favorite club is definitely Providence FC. I had to do it in Rhode Island. And shout out to Jason and the whole squad. They still going. And I did that documentary in like 2018. I was doing soccer documentaries for 2 years. And I did about 7 to 9 of them, you know. I did about a good amount of those. And that really taught me a lot. That taught me I could travel with my camera. You know, that was my first time really traveling with my camera. And I'm like, oh, I could see the world with my camera. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'm locked in for real. I'm locked in, and I need to keep seeing what other doors my camera will open up for me. I done went to Virginia, Super Delicates. I had to shoot for them. I went to Florida, shot a documentary down there. I had to go to Georgia, shot a documentary down there. I went to Texas. Where else did I go? That's all I remember for right now. And some of them I had to drive to, and some of them I had to hop on a plane. And Steve was like, "You got time to fly here?" Like one time I was somewhere, and he was like, "All right, I need you to go to Florida." I'm like, "All right, I'm out." And he just was like, here, got you a hotel here, got you a rental here, go with the team, and these is the notes that I need you to follow and get the information that we needed. So it was a fun time. I was like really living out of my suitcase, and yeah, I enjoyed that time of my life. And then COVID happened, and then it was no more soccer documentaries. The world changed. The world was closed. Y'all know how it go. Y'all was there. So it was the end of my soccer media career, which was fun, short-lived, but those 2 years taught me a lot. I wouldn't say my career was over, but it was like I had to pivot. And I had to figure out, okay, I got no more soccer. I wasn't really doing music videos no more. What's next? It's 2020. What's next? I don't know what's next. Then, I started shooting little stuff here and there. Then I'm like, okay, I need me a consistent job. So got a consistent job. I still work that job. And I'm like, okay. Fast forward back to 2024, what is this now? I'm like, I gotta do my own thing. This is the time. This is the time. And yeah, that's where I'm at now. I'm glad that I have a little bit of everything in my catalog. I love that. Like, it's not nothing that I didn't try, you know? I feel like my next thing is movies, yo. Like, my next thing is movies. That's where my heart is telling me I should be at now. You know, like I should be getting actors, people that want to act, people that don't know how to act, like turn them into stars and go up together. You know, I feel like that's my next journey for real. And I feel like I'm gonna get there. I feel like I'm gonna do well in it. I really feel that way.